Disaster Sanitation A Guide. What is disaster sanitation and why do we need it? We live in the Cascadia subduction zone, which is expected to produce a magnitude 9 or greater earthquake along a nearly 700-mile stretch off the coast. It will last several minutes and cause severe damage, including damage to water and sewer lines. For comparison, Christchurch, New Zealand had a magnitude 6.3 earthquake in February 2011 that lasted 10 seconds. 100% of their sewer system was affected either by liquefaction, breakage of pipes, damage to treatment ponds, or power outage. There was discharge of untreated sewage into waterways. They brought in thousands of portable and chemical toilets from throughout New Zealand and overseas. Many were without working toilets for weeks. Some parts of the system did not come back for well over a year. Out of this disaster, New Zealand developed the twin bucket system. The main premise is to keep pee and poo separate. This lessens volume and odor, making bucket contents safer and easier to store and dispose. Other than not having working toilets, why else is disaster sanitation important? When people don't have access to toilets, we see diseases like cholera, typhoid, polio, hepatitis A, and norovirus. Without clean water, these infections will be very hard to treat. This is why disaster sanitation is so important. If you have a working septic system, use it. If you do not, the twin bucket system is the way to go. The twin bucket system focuses on the no-mix principle, which means keeping pee and poo separate to mitigate the spread of disease. Supplies needed: 2 sturdy 5 or 6 gallon buckets. A toilet seat that best suits your household's needs. You can also bag your toilet and use it as an option if it is still intact after an emergency. 13-gallon heavy-duty garbage bags that are at least 0.9 milliliters thick. Layering material such as sawdust, shredded paper, bark chips, dry leaves, dry grass clippings, peat moss, toilet paper, or hamster bedding. How to use the pee bucket. 1. Use the bucket. 2. Place used toilet paper in the poo bucket. 3. Add water if possible, do not use your drinking water. 4. Pour on lawn or ground. How to use the poo bucket. 1. Line the bucket with a heavy-duty garbage bag. 2. Use the bucket. 3. Add layering material. 4. When the bucket is half full, double bag and store it. 5. Keep away from food, water, pets, flies, rats, and other critters. At this time, it is not recommended to store poo bags in garbage bins that are being collected. Some places to store are garage, shed, or in the bathtub/shower. Wait for public agencies to provide instructions on how to get rid of waste. Remember to use good sanitation practices. Make sure to have gloves for when handling the buckets, soap, water and sanitizer to clean hands if soap and water are not available. Brought to you by Clackamas, Washington and Multnomah County MRC. Sources: Regional Disaster Preparedness Organization. www.rdpa.org. www.emergencytoilet.org